everyone, my name is Alanomaly. Um, yeah, I'm gonna be telling you a really, really, really squirmish story from my childhood. Oh boy, get ready for this. No. So, whenever I was really young, and this is where my earliest recollections come from, I lived in Clover, South Carolina, and um, this place, I lived in a trailer park in Clover, South Carolina, and basically the thing is, the trailer we lived in was one of the worst trailers to live in ever, and it had all kinds of infestations. There were rats sometimes. Like, a dead rat is something that I remember from this place. But that's not what this story is about. I don't remember the context of the dead rat. Um, I don't remember. Um, I don't remember anything about the rat other than I remember seeing it. And I remember mouse traps were a common thing in this house as well. And there were even, like, cats living under the house and such. And it was just all tedious things that you really just don't want to have inside of your house unless, like, you're having them as, like, a pet. And even then, I don't think you want a dead rat. But this story is one of the most squeamish things from my childhood. Oh, God. And I squirm just thinking about it right now. Oh, God. Okay. So basically, another thing that was really bad in this house with infestations was insects and or bugs, not just insects, just bugs in general, because spiders are there too, but they're not like insects, But basically, bugs were a common thing. Wasps, God, it's probably where my fear of wasps came from, was childhood in Clover. And basically, this story is about a certain roach that I had a bad experience with. And, so I don't remember the context of the situation, but not like before or after. But I do know that there were quite a lot of experiences with different bugs in this house by pretty much everyone who lived in it. Now this one, the story I'm about to tell you is just one of the worst experiences I've ever had with a bug in general, which is like I said, it hurts to think about. So I'm trying to think of what age I would have been at this time, like 4 or 5 maybe. So this is like 11, 12 years ago, actually. And, oh God. Basically what had happened was, I was in the bathtub, and oh Jesus. I was in there and just having normal everyday bath. You know. However, this bath had something wrong. And I found out a little too late. And the reason I didn't know about this was because it was a bubble bath, so there was bubbles everywhere just covering the top of the water. So And I'm fairly sure everyone had, like, I'm fairly sure most people have had this in their childhood, but like if you were taking a bath, you would be playing with toys while you were in the bath, whether it be like a regular toy or like a rubber duck or something. So, and there are rubber duck is made for a bath. It's made to, float on the water. If you have a normal toy in the bath with you, it's made to sink. And I thought for sure that this was a toy of mine. I felt something bump my leg. I'm squirming right now as we speak. Just trying. I'm trying to block this out because it was it does not have good effect on me. Good effect it does not. Just like little Billy with his sword up there. No, does not good effect it does not have. Oh god. So I thought this was a toy of mine. And so little 4 or 5-year-old Alan, at the time he went by his first name, Richard. He didn't do the whole middle name thing like I do now. And basically thinks this is one of his regular toys. Probably thought it was one of his dinosaur toys. I had a bunch of those as a kid. And ow. So I pick it up and thinking this is a toy. I pick this huge roach up out of the water thinking it's a toy, and I look at it, and the moment I see what it is, I drop it back in the water. Yeah, the noise I just made is what I make now when I look back on this story. I throw it back in the water. I don't throw it out of the tub. I throw it back in the water I'm in. A few minutes later, I feel a bump again. I think it's a toy. I pick it up. It's the same roach. And I don't know what I did afterwards. But this is just stuck with me. And I'm just going to say I'm glad I stopped getting baths. Because if you do a bath wrong and you make it be a bubble bath, who knows what's going to be in the water. So make sure your water is clean before you put bubbles in it. Don't put bubbles in it off the spot. Wait a while and then put the bubbles in, because otherwise you're going to have to deal with what I went through. And you might have to deal with what I went through, which is bumping something, picking it up, and it's a huge bug in the bathtub with you. And you know what? You know what? Because of the squirming I just did just now, I hope every one of you who watched this video squirmed as well. Okay? Okay. Thank you all so much for watching this stupid video. Oh, God. If you liked it, leave a like. Share this with if you have friends that are squeamish, share this with them, because God knows that they're gonna get a kick out of this. Right. And subscribe to Coming Out on the Commandant. And I'll see all of you in the next video. Bye-bye.